good day to one and all. I can't say good morning because it's not good morning. How are you all? It's a little bit rainy. So we haven't actually stopped today, but I'm doing a little job and I thought, you know what, I'm going to turn the camera on. But I'm halfway through the job now, so it seems pointless. So we had these all like that because it won't fit this way anymore because of the plugs at the background. So we had them like that. And somebody on the Travel Trolls channel said, can we not remove one of those handles and put it like off here and stick it on there just so it all looks similar? I thought that was actually a really good idea, and we had a quick look at the time, and I just thought, no, it's impossible. It's impossible. You're going to be left with holes and stuff. But anyway, I've done one. So I've left the handles actually on these two, and then I'm going to put the new one here. So where I have removed one from is the back of that. So it has made a bit of a mess, but that's fine because it's at the back. It's left two holes, so that's fine. Now I'm going to tell you something. That was a job and a half. They weren't just screwed on or anything. They were like in these, look, the only way I can show you, look, they were in with these tiny like little, that's all cut up and just bent up to shreds now. It was the only way to get those off. So anyway, what have I ended up with? I've ended up with a handle, but obviously, let me bring you down. Obviously to make it look nice. So I haven't got the studs to go through, right? So that's out the question. But if I can glue it on and make it look, you know, just sort of similar. Now, to removing this one got smashed. Now, I'm not going to remove another one, just so I'm just going to stick that on like that. That one's a little bit smashed, and it is going to have to be what it is. So, yeah, I'm in the process of actually doing this job. Right, let me empty that as well so I can concentrate on this. So, yeah, all I have to... It sounds easy, doesn't it? Sounds easy. So I've just gone out to the fan and I've got some of this glue. So where does that go? Right, in the middle there. So this is really just for show, just so it will all blend in a little bit. And I've just gone out to the fan and I've got Dan's glue. A sticks all. Extreme power. Right, I need a screwdriver for that because there's a screw in that. So yeah, let's just get this done. I thought, you know what? I wish I'd turned the camera on. But if I'll be totally honest, removing that handle was just... It was just pulling in a bit of hard work anyway. So, right, dry a bit of glue there. Let's just hope there is some glue in this. I want to try and get it as dead central. So what I'm going to do is stick a bit of glue under each end of that, stick a peg on, and wait for that to dry. Now, do I do that first and then come back and do those? Or do I try and do the whole shabam together? Don't know. But all I do know is that I don't think this sticks straight away, does it? Like sets straight away. I think it like takes 24 hours, doesn't it? I bet I can't get into it. No, I can't get into it. So this is, it's just one thing or another, isn't it? Right, finally the little screwdriver broke. See if I can get down with this. It's going to need cutting, I think. And even then it's, I don't think it's going to work. I don't think this is... I better not use my teeth. I do have everybody say about my teeth, don't use your teeth, which I get, you're just being caring. I get it, but let's be real, that's the way we were all brought up, weren't we? You want to open a bag of crisps? You want to do something else? I can actually open bottles with my teeth as well. Which I used to be known for doing actually. Now that is a bad thing. Right, I can't do this. This is going to have to be cut, isn't it? But I've cut it. And look, it's still hard in there. That really gets to me, that does, when people just don't put things back the way they found it, because then you end up with stuff like this. It's just not going to ever work for anyone, is it? Dan may as well have just thrown this away. So I might be able to scoop the hard bit out. Don't know, I doubt it. It's basically good for nothing, isn't it? Let's be real. Big blob of hard stuff. Just said to Dan I'm actually getting a bit peckish now in a minute. So I'm going to just finish this job up and I'm going to have my tea. And I've got leftover Chinese today. It's better than throwing it away, isn't it? Right, is that it? I'm going to just cut this off in a minute. This is why you're supposed to put things back the way you found them. This is fit for the bin. There's no rescuing this now. I think I'm just going to cut a hole in it. Yeah, but then if I do that, then it'll be my fault, won't it? I know what Dan will be like. It'll be my fault then that the glue's no good. Not the fact that he'd left it like this and it shouldn't be like this for the next person that wants to use glue. There's still hard bits in there. Let's see if we can... Oh, that's one bit gone. Right, I think I might be down, actually. I think I might be down. No. It's another bit popped out. I've emptied the whole thing. No, I'm just gonna... And I don't know where he is, so I can't talk to him. But if this is my glue now, it is Dan's. Well, he brought it. I would just be cutting it off now. Use it for whatever I need to today and just throwing it away. Because it's good for nothing. Got the screwdriver all the way down. So now... Oh, gosh, that's strong, isn't it? Right, now that's covered in glue. Ah! Right, because this is an instant drying, I think what I'm going to do is stick those metal things on as well underneath the pegs. I didn't really want to in case it just all got too complicated. Oh, excuse me, but I think I'm going to do that just because then the whole lot should be ready by tomorrow then, shouldn't it? So I do actually have another little job for this anyway. I'm getting me fridge shelf little strip today. Now, I've only ordered one for the front, and if that fits perfect, then I can get another. I didn't want to buy two yet. There we go. Right, make sure that's up the right way. About right. Glue that down. Perfect. I'm just going to glue my little metal-y bits on. This glue is good for nothing, honey. I had to cut half the thingy off. I don't think you're going to be able to seal that ever again. Well, hey! Look at that, look. It's all right. does the job, doesn't it? I wonder if it even does need a peg. Let's have a look. Don't want it to smudge now and move.
Just leave that on, give it 24 hours.
Yeah, it doesn't reach onto it properly, so I've got to make sure that that doesn't move. I don't think I'm going to bother with the peg. Right, that's it then. I'm going to leave that for 24 hours. See you in the morning. Right, I did say I was going to come in and show you this basket. So that turned out really well, actually. Yeah, apart from this little button here, got a little bit smashed up in the process. But it's fine. It's well proper stuck on there. And I do feel like it fits in a lot better. So that was a brilliant idea. Well chuffed with that. Good morning, good beautiful morning day to one and all. Hope you're all doing good. My hair's a little bit windswept, isn't it? We've just been to Tesco's. That's took ages to put the shopping away and I haven't properly done it. I've got a couple of cups to wash up and then I'm going to actually crack on and I want to make some curry bases to keep in the freezer. Because if we wanted, like, let's say curry tomorrow, there's no base ready. So I've bought in all the sort of ingredients that I'm going to need and I'm going to crack on with that this morning. I did receive a parcel this morning. Now, I do not know what this is, if I'm totally honest. I did order a few bits yesterday. Some baskets, just a few bits. Ordered a mirror for the little toilet in there. Oh, it is the basket. Oh, it looked gross to start with. I thought, oh, what's that? Like lots of things, you know. I didn't know if it was worms. Okay. That's only 2. No, that ain't right. I ordered... Oh, right. Okay, so I should have another one of these then. I ordered 4 of these. They're actually better quality than I imagined. Okay, on the picture, they look like a different type, I want to say. A cheaper type. They're nice. Right, these are supposed to be going down in this gap. So, let me just place you here. Oh, how many people said they're going to get a cow, a moo-coo? Good on ya. So these were measured exactly. Look at that, look. I'm blimmin' genius, I am. So there we have it. So that's going to be 4 extra drawers that we can use for this, that and the other. I have got another 2 somewhere for there as well. So well chuffed with that. All right, though they're not particularly the sort that I'd like. I'll tell you what I did do, right? So let's just take this, yeah? I put this in there. All right, it didn't fit. All right, I did have one that did fit in there. Oh, I'll tell you which one it was. It was my bedroom one, the white ones. So I put it in there and I couldn't pull them out. It was a bit of a struggle to pull them out. So I had to definitely make sure that these ones had handles. So that's why I've gone for the handle option on those. It was just very fiddly and kerfuffly to pulling them out without the handles. So yeah, I'm going to crack on and get a couple of curry bases done today. So I did get lots of new towels. Dan still hasn't put his clothes away. I did offer, but he's quite fussy. So I did get lots of new towels. This isn't that organised, if I'm honest. I did get the fro. So one of the last times we were there at Tesco's, it was the last time we were at Tesco's, they had this fro there. And it was the only one there. And I don't know, I'd already bought a lot that day. Between bedding and everything. Between knives and forks and everything. So I thought, no, I'll leave that. Gutted. I was so gutted. Anyway, I went there today and it's still there. There was only one there that day. So, yeah, I love that. I've got a new bed set, some new bed sheets, pillowcases and stuff like that. So that's all sorted. And some extra stuff for obviously out in the motorhome as well. Needed a new bed sheets for out there. Not the actual quilt cover, just bed sheets. I only got one. And some other little dribs and drabs I had to get for out there as well. Right, Dan's got all this to deal with. To put it into this. Now, whether he takes it all out of the packaging or not, or leaves it in the packaging to keep it fresh for when the doggies come, I don't know. But that's up to him, isn't it? Met so many lovely people today. And it was the one day I felt like I looked right shappy. But anyway, it was so lovely. It was so lovely meeting everybody today. One couple, they came here from quite far away, really. I want to say quite far away. Let me just get my saucepans. They were on a camping trip. There we go. Yeah, they were on a camping trip. So I hope they had fun. They'd eaten so much fish and chips and stuff, so they'd gone to Tesco's to pick up some cup of soups and stuff like that. Right, let me just wash these couple of bits here, because I can't really crack on until then. So I have a green tea every morning, and literally I keep making it, but for the whatever now, I haven't been getting around to drinking it. And it's almost like now I'm finding it disgusting to have that hot drink in the morning. So I don't know, I might just stick with my water from now on, just having a glass of water in the morning. My brother, he just gets up every morning, drinks pints of water, literally fills up a pint of water every morning. He doesn't even have a hot drink in the morning, so it can be done. Well, I've got to give this saucepan a quick rinse through as well. Anyway, the weather's not too great today. It's a nice cosy day, sort of a weather. Actually, I'll keep that out because I can treat myself to a Coke now, can't I, now I'm home? Right, let's just give this saucepan a quick rinse. So many people have said that they've got these saucepans, or very similar, and they've had them for years. I mean, when you're buying decent saucepans like these, they will last you years. It's like the set I've got out in the motorhome. I've had those probably about 20 years now. That's literally... So, yeah, this is the brand of my ones. The ones out in the van are, I can't remember, but they're brilliant. They still look like this in the inside and almost like that on the outside since the day I brought them. So, just a matter of, you can keep those clean, lovely and clean. I'm going to get a new tea towel. I've had that one for a while now. Oh, somebody had said that these... Oh, I did throw them green cloths away, by the way. Oh, no, just the one that I cut up, sorry. It was only used to clean that day. But somebody had said that they're tea towels. Well, I didn't know that. And also, how many people freaked out yesterday about... Right, so I cut the cloth, a green cloth in half, and I cleaned the toilet. Started with the toilet, cleaned the shower, and then I cleaned the sink. So many of you freaked out. Oh, she's disgusting. Oh, she's gross. She's cleaned the toilet with that cloth first and now cleaning the shower. Can I just say though, right? I wouldn't normally clean like that. Absolutely not. But that toilet has actually been cleaned prior with me. Can I just say also, that toilet has never ever been used. It's not a toilet. It was just a matter of cleaning off the dust in there. That's all it was doing. I was just cleaning off the dust. I'm not cleaning off wee and poo and then mopping it all over my shower and then all over the sink where I wash my hands. Some people freak out about silly little things. So basically, don't look at it like a toilet. It's just a brand new piece of porcelain, okay? Could be like a brand new porcelain cup for all you care. But no one has peed or gone toilet in there at all. So yeah, so many people freaked out trying to make me look silly in the comments, and there's no way I would have cleaned my bathroom like that at all, cleaning the toilet and then wiping down all the sinks and everything. Do you really think I would have cleaned like that anyway? No. So yeah, have to get that one clear. And also, I'd only cut the cloth up that day just to try it out anyway, and that's all gone in the bin as well. So there we go. Some people. Anyway, you still might think it's gross. Well, there you go. It's you then with the problem, not me. Simple as, isn't it? Right, anyway, I'm going to start... I need to get my My secret recipe. So remember, I'm only actually making the base anyway. I know how to do it. I'm just double checking. Because what I was hoping to do is cut this in half and do 2 batches, which meant then going to get my big saucepan out of there and have 2 on the go. Because by doing only just what I've got here, just this, we'll make about 2 curries, 3 if I'm lucky. 3 if I'm lucky. Let's go and get the other saucepan out the motorhome. So I do have lots of foil containers arriving today, takeaway containers. Stocked up again on those. Right, so they're all lovely and tidy, look, all lovely and tidy. Right, that's gonna go back. So just like it, well this says kitchen, but just like a universal spray. That was on offer actually. Well, it wasn't offer, it was just reduced, just to clear it out and get rid of it. £1.50. Needed to get its own vinegar in here, didn't we? Because, you know, travelling out and about in this. Oh yeah, I needed that as well. Travelling out and about and you get a fish and chips and there ain't no vinegar for Dan. Carnage. Right. What else? Bin bags and its own foil. Needed all that. Put this away. Oh, I was going to get one more air freshener, but never mind. I did get the fairy squirty bottle thing though. I did get that, so I've got one for out here and one for in there now. Deep fitted sheet. They actually had a few, only a few certain rubbish colours actually of towels on cheap today, and a little bit of bedding. So I managed to get this brand again, the West Park double fitted. So I managed to get that. That only fits this bed here now. I didn't get the pillowcases on that one because I do have a few pillowcases out here. Got some toilet roll. Well, this isn't the one I bought actually. I bought a big pack, but I thought just bring this one out would be easier, wouldn't it? Right, let me just put these away. There we go, they're all put away. Let me just see if I can squeeze this under there. I'm not going to be able to, am I? Right, that's going to have to live in the shower for now. Right, let's put these bags away and then I'm done. Right, okay, let's place you there. To bring my headphones in as well, I'd left them out there. Right. Don't seem to be getting anywhere yet, do I? Oh, I forgot the saucepan. Why didn't you remind me? T-Val, that's what my oh, this cupboard isn't right. Just had to ram everything in there. Yeah, T-Val, that's what my pans are. So I have already made pre-made bases, but I've got a feeling there's only one made after all that. I do have some chilli coming, so I can make some more very soon. Should be arriving today. Oh no, I think it's tomorrow though. Right, this is a base. Is that a base? That's a base. And that's a curry sauce. Right, so I've only got one base. So I can only do one. That's annoying. I wonder if I halved that. I could halve that though, couldn't I? Possibly. I'm not going to give up or just make a new one. It just means then that I don't have chilli, but I can substitute that with something else. Right, I'm going to do less talking now. I'm going to get chopping up. I'm going to have to move Dan's doggy biscuits over there somewhere. Right, let's get chopping. My phone's switched off. It's run out of battery. So I can't follow my recipe now. Where's my pink knife gone? This pink knife's causing me nothing but trouble. I just threw away a load of garlic, didn't I? So I had to go and buy some more anyway. Right, I'm going to do 2 batches. I am. I really want to get like a... It's just handy, isn't it, having that sort of big batch. already made. So what I'm going to do is just put even amounts into the 2 pans. So 2 red onions to start with. Don't usually use red if I'm totally honest, but just because they're there and they do actually need using because we will be going away. So that's the reason why I'm not using those. And actually, I might do 3 little red onions because that's left 2 more in the fridge, so I may as well just use them. Apparently, I did read though, if you do use red onion rather than white, because Indian dishes would usually have white onion, and if you use red, it just makes it a tiny little bit sweeter, that's all. So I may as well use them because they are really sort of just needing using. So I'm going to go and get the other 2 out the fridge. And I'll show you then what just 3 little onions will look like. It's not going to be a lot. So that's as much 3 little onions is going to take up. Bearing in mind there's going to be a lot more ingredients on that. Right. You can start on my pan. Get rid of that. And once again, as long as you've got this base ready, right, frozen, fresh, whatever, you've practically got a meal in the house. And do you think then if we ever go away like in the motorhome, which I might bring 1 or 2 of these, that's another reason why I'm actually making these, then you've got an easy dinner practically ready made. So, and you can't beat, well, you can't beat homemade food anyway, but it does taste like a takeaway, so you're getting the best of both worlds. There we go. Right, I need to keep maybe 2 little peppers for Dan to have for heaters one night. And I also need to keep some carrots for a shepherd's pie. I'll keep 2 carrots. Doesn't leave a lot, does it? Just remembered also I do need to keep an onion for that as well. Well, say keep an onion. 1 little one for Dan's for heaters. And then I was going to have one for a homemade burger and mash. Right, there we go. So now all the rest of this ingredients here, I'm going to share and split into two. So I will be peeling these carrots. I wouldn't be happy unless if they were done. But some people might say there's no need to. It's just getting boiled up and blitzed down. You make your decision. There's not a lot of carrot, is there? I don't think you need a lot anyway for this, so that's quite good. Now, when you're cooking this, it does make the whole van smell like an Indian restaurant. So I'm definitely going to be getting the extractor van on, which reminds me. So I've never had an extractor van before. The only time I've ever used an extractor fan was around Dan's mum's. So I have no idea. So I was turning it on just to make cheese on toast on the grill, and I also was turning it on to use the oven. Apparently you just need it on when you're using the hob. So thank you for that tip, because I didn't know that. Maybe some other people don't know that either, so do appreciate that. And like somebody said, all you're doing really is wasting electric. So yeah, thank you. Right. Oh, I've got to cut the ends off, haven't I? Cut the ends off and then get chopping. Just bring it down, you can't even see. Oh, I'm dying to mop this floor. I think I'm going to just do it one day. Won't be today now, because I obviously had shopping and a bit of cooking to do today. Tomorrow, actually, I'm making homemade shepherd's pie for Dan. And I'm going to have a homemade burger and mash. Right, let's get rid of that. Right, split these up, share these between the 2 pans. I'd say about that. There we go, so I'm just going to split that into 2. Say about there. Half in that. Half in that one. Right, just chop these up. Diet Coke break. Love it. Don't seem to be getting anywhere this morning. Did you see the baskets under there, darling? Don't know why only 2 arrived, but they're not terrible, are they? They actually look better than the picture. Yeah, so I should be waiting for another 2 of that. Yeah, another box of those. Try and literally not waste anything on the peppers. Precious, they're like gold. Right, let's get dicing these up and we'll share these between the 2. Doesn't matter how small you cut these up. The smaller the better, because then it's going to fit in your pan a bit better. But it really doesn't matter. All the pans together. Now I've just made a right boo-boo here, but I've just realised it's only actually 1 tablespoon of that in each pan. So, but I have forgotten to chop up some garlic, so just do that. Would have liked maybe a little bit more of onion in this, but it's okay, it will be fine. So I'm just going to chop. I can get a clove out. Okay, that's 2 cloves. So I'll go and put that in the fridge quick. So I wanted to buy some garlic anyway, because You can't beat having that with some roast potatoes. Absolutely lovely. My hands absolutely stink. Them white onions are really strong. Yeah, I would have liked a bit more white onion, but it's okay. Once again, it doesn't matter if this is finely chopped or not because it will get all blitzed up anyway in with the sauce, so just do as much as you can. Just get the flavour going. That'll be fine. So just half of you in there, half of you in there. So this is how you make a base curry, for a base for a curry, sorry. There's lots of different ways. This isn't necessarily the right way. Right, a bit of tomato puree in each. Nearly there, and then just top that up with water. Get as much water in there as you can. Because the more water you get in there with your stuff, the more base sauce you're gonna make. A little bit of clearing up to do. Right, let's get the lids on and let's get this going. So I can put that on now, can't I? Is that not on? No, that's on, isn't it? Place you there just while I light some of these up. Oh, somebody else told me a trick actually about my grill, so I'll go into that in a minute. Yes, somebody told me that I'd only basically, if you put the grill up on hot full, then it would have cooked the full slice, if you know what I'm saying. Whereas when I was doing cheese on toast, it only cooked, like, let's say the centerpiece. But I could have sworn I did have it on max that day, but maybe I didn't. So should we give this a go and have a look then? Let's have a look. So I had it here, which I would have thought would be max, but we'll see. So many people had said line your tray with foil, but I did do that. Did I not do that on that video? No, so I did have it on full whack, look. Hold on, let me just fix your camera. So look, that's low, and that is full whack. So I did have it right. See there, look. You can see on the video, that's where exactly where I had it. So there we go. Yeah. So I do think once that starts getting going, I am going to put that up on a higher thingy actually, because the flavours in this is really strong basically. The whole fan is just going to smell like a curry house if I don't.